the progression and the challenges of the hub. We started the hub journey in May 2020. The first meeting was in June. This is really exciting, talking about future goals and throwing ideas out. In August 2022, we met for the second time. Everyone was discussing their thoughts, feelings and opinions about where they wanted the hub to go. A challenge from this meeting was that one of the women brought her husband. This left the women to be a bit annoyed and confused as to why she did that. September 2022, we were really excited to go down to Walsall. We were planning it, see the Saheli hub, to get inspired and see how we can replicate that in Pendom. But then we got to October, and this is where we faced some challenges for the 3 months. There were several challenges. These were working with the women across different organisations. So this was 3 different organisations trying to get the women to be able to sit down all at the same time. This was due to timetables, workload and challenges. Second challenge was school holidays. The women have to look after the children themselves, therefore they had to be at home, and because they had no childcare. This was through October for a week and December for 2 weeks. Busy work schedules for the women through their own organisations. This was due to the lead up to Christmas, lots of projects starting and finishing. And weather and illnesses. We had a lot of bad weather. This prevented the cycle and walking project, and also a lot of illnesses within the women prevented us from meeting as well. Although we did have several challenges and it looks like we've not progressed, we have lots of positives through other things. So through not being able to do much with the actual hub and meeting with the women, we were able to then spend time creating secondment agreements and induction packs, so when the women are ready to come on board, they'll understand more the role in which they'll play together in active Pendom, and hopefully it will be a smoother process. Although the weather was a challenge, this led to us changing it up, going back to the women, asking what other things they would possibly want to try and keep them to be physically active. This then led to a gym session, which we did a bit of weight management and gym, introducing them to the gym. This was amazing, and a large proportion of the ladies are now members of mainstream gyms, and this is solely because of the induction that they had through us. This has then also led the women to be more confident to try more things that they thought they wouldn't be able to do. And now it's led to them wanting swimming lessons at the leisure centre in Nelson. We saw through the cycling programme that a lot of women didn't actually own a bike themselves, so they were only able to cycle through the programme and down at the track when they were there. We thought that why not partner with the S-Hub, who have over 300 bikes, and be able to give some of these bikes to the women. Therefore it would be more sustainable, as they'll be able to do it outside of the project. Through this session down at Seed Hill, it's led to the women being connected to more of the community. For example, Canal and River Trusts, which has led the women to want to take paddle boarding up, and also connecting with the Leisure Trust to start the swimming lessons. Through myself overhearing about a walk leader course coming up, I thought this would be perfect for the women, as they're all walking a lot and loving it down at the track. I then went to Ruxana, seeing if there was a need for this, and that we had an opportunity to send 8 women. This has now taken place, and a lot of the women are doing walks in their own time with this qualification, as they feel more confident to do so. And these are the amazing case studies that have come from these sessions. There's been several others, but these were a few of them. And what is really great about this initiative is that through all the positive stuff that has happened, this has cost nothing. We have done this simply by creating relationships, building trust, listening to the community's need and connecting the dots, pointing them in the right direction to get the ladies from nothing to something, something to more. And then from January and February, it's looking better. We've met with Ruby, Roxana and Zoya, spoken through the secondment process, and the women are in the process of coming on board. From this, we have learned that facing all these challenges and hurdles next time, if we were to do it again, we would bring the secondment in place at the start, therefore eliminating most of the challenges that we have had.